For those of you who are new here and did not see my last video, I started on January 1st a new project which I'm calling Operation Odin. It's a year-long series where I work towards goals that I've just pushed off for too long. Now, the issue of which most people will probably be questioning, am I going to trim my beard? Am I going to cut my beard today? And the answer is yes. I think it's pretty clear by now that I absolutely love growing my beard. Equally as much, I enjoy reading your comments and sharing tips and ideas with you guys. Now, needless to say, over the course of the last 10 years where I've made beard videos, I've had countless number of people saying that they've had a momentary lapse in judgment and they had to shave off their beard. Of which case, I never put people down. I always said, you know what? Now is not the right time. You can always grow it again. No big deal. Which is why I really hope that you guys have my back for what's about to happen. Now, before you guys start unsubscribing, let me just say that I will not be cutting off my beard completely. I'm not shaving my face so I look like a 17-year-old girl. I will be keeping my beard, and to be honest, I really don't know how this is gonna end up. I have a few ideas in my head of where I wanna go with this, but I don't trim my beard every day. I rarely trim it, to be honest. I like to keep it big and girthy. So I'm going to be kind of trial and erroring this. And I'm sure a lot of you guys are saying, why don't you just go to a professional barber to get it done? Well, to me, part of the whole allure of growing your beard is to actually kind of learn how to maintain it and how to do this yourself. I personally like the whole process of the trim and seeing the results and seeing how it goes and having control over how my beard is going to look in the end. In my eyes, part of the fun in growing a beard is being able to style it in different ways. So, before I change my mind, let's get into it. Alright, so I've got my setup here. I've got my really poor green screen. Hopefully it works. I'm going to be using just a generic razor shaver today. This is a Panasonic ERGB40. It's a wet dry trimmer. I use this quite a bit, so I'm familiar with it. That's why I'm using this one today. I've got a pair of professional hair trimming scissors. These are made in Japan and they're called Casio. I'm gonna be using some Dr. Carver's Easy Shave Butter for my neck. I've got my trusty Naked Armor straight razor, 7 Potions beard wax for the final product, some beard shampoo to get it looking good at the end, and some beard oil to help prep my neck and face. I've also got a tub of warm water here, a mirror to make things easier on myself. To start things off, I'm gonna be looking through this book that I've got here called The Little Book of Beards. If I can find it on Amazon, I'll put an affiliate link down below so you can check it out. This book is pretty much just examples of different beard styles. The longboat, tusks, Van Dyke, anchor. It also talks about the grooming level, the growing level, and the grading level in terms of difficulty. So although it is kind of a cartoon book, it is actually quite useful. However, the style in which I think I'm gonna go for, which is shorter on the sides, leaving more of the girth in the front, shorter on this side, and then I'm not sure about the mustache. I love my mustache. I might keep it, I might trim it back a little bit. We'll just have to see how it goes. After looking through the book, the one that I find that's most similar to the style that kind of I'm looking for is actually called a Klingon. Keep it a little thicker in the front. I'm definitely gonna keep the mustache though. Not gonna go shaved mustache. That'd be weird. Whoa! Sorry, my microphone's far away, so I'm gonna have to shout. So I'm gonna throw up a few pictures here that I'm kind of modeling. I'm gonna model my beard after. Let's take a look at them. They're off of Google, so I'm just kind of not gonna tell you who they are. You might recognize some of the people from the pictures, but this is kind of the style that I'm looking for. As you can see, the sides are a lot slimmer. There's more girth around the chin. It still looks like a really awesome style, and it's gonna be really good for having long hair. First step is to use some beard oil to prepare the skin for shaving. I always love my 7 Potions. This is the Woodland Harmony version. Very good stuff. Also using the shave butter. Now the shave butter is gonna help obviously guide the blade so that it doesn't cut my skin, or at least that's the idea. The trick here is to take your time and be patient. Instagram shot. So my neck's a little red, but it's still pretty good. So my next step is I'm gonna cut a sizable amount off the front, then I'm gonna use that as a gauge so that I can trim up the rest of my beard to fit the contours of my face. Here's where the sadness comes in, my friends. That just happened. First pass on the right side. I'm gonna take more off. Let's keep going. I'm gonna work on the stash now for a little bit. I like to use the V pattern, which is just simply cutting on this way and this way, so you can still eat, but it doesn't get totally in your way. Whoa, okay. There's the size I'm gonna leave it at. I want a nice crisp look for this new year. So I'm actually gonna bring down the cheek line, and I think I'm gonna get rid of the sideburns for a change, because the sideburns will grow back quickly and that will cover up in case, but I wanna just try something new and something kind of a little weird and crazy. Now I could use my template at this point. I don't know where I put that thing. I'm gonna line up the top with the top of my mustache. So wherever your mustache starts to bend, that's where I would recommend trimming it to that line. And I'm gonna keep it going so it's a nice parallel line, getting rid of that. Throwing the guard back on will allow me to trim up these sideburns to make them a little neater and a little shorter and kind of still match the beard up here. So I'm gonna tuck my hair out of the way. If you're doing project full mane or you already have long hair, tuck it out of the way and then zip it up with a guard on it so you don't completely remove the upper part of the sideburn. And then pull it away. And then gauge it so it's about the top of, or middle top of my ear hole. Woo! Looking sharp, boys. Much, much neater, much nicer. Boom, loving that. Okay, I'm loving this new style. I feel like I'm 20 pounds lighter. And it still keeps the girth, especially from the front on. I still have quite a bit of chin beard. The sides are neater. I like that I brought up the neckline a lot more, although now it's evident that I have this big patchy area under here. It wasn't as evident before, but still, front on, you don't notice it. And sides, very neat, much nicer. Loving this new look. Onto the beard shampoo now. This is 7 Potions, one of my favorite companies to work with. This is the Woodland Harmony scent, and it's like a nice overall, kind of gives you that nice fresh feeling. So I'm going to throw a little of that on here. I've got my trusty bucket of warm water right below me. Now I'm gonna slosh it on just for you guys. Normally this would be done in the bathroom, but since I want to show you my awesome green screen there, you know, give it a real good scrub. Man, my beard has come a long way since I started this. And as far as I'm concerned, it's just better. It's not, I haven't really done much other than make it look a lot neater and give myself a bit of a new style. Well, boys, she's neat, she's trim, she's fresh, she's ready for Operation Odin. Before I go, I'm gonna throw in a little 7 Potions beard wax. I love this stuff because it's firmer than Beard Balm, and it'll keep this little beard hydrated and controlled. And now I don't need to use quite as much. Can't forget the boar bristle brush. Also, before I go, I just want to mention that in the next couple weeks, I'm going to be laying out strategies for how I'm going to be taking part in Project Odin and how I'm going to be running it for myself. You guys are obviously different. You can do whatever works to your needs, but I'm going to kind of lay out different strategies and techniques. So if you're interested in taking part in Project Odin, in the next couple of weeks, I'm going to be posting videos on how I am going to achieve greatness and maximize my mental and physical capacity and potential. So stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching, you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.